exhausting crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and that was a night where they just didn't seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Everybody has a bad game once in a while, but they need to come together now and show that it was just a one-time thing.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's James in at the small forward position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the...
You might look at him and think he's too small, but he still gets up there with any big man in this league.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big three and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Smith no good on the free throw. And opening night, Smitty, always a lot of excitement for the fans. As a player, does it feel a little different than any other regular season game?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you're excited. You get a chance to have new teammates, new logos, new branding. And the one thing is all 30 teams feel they can win a championship just on opening night.
It all begins brand new, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now here's Smart. Bradley, no one around him. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Well, defensive end as a team, you must be on the same page. On that possession, they were not.
Now here's Smart. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Crowder with it. He's picked up by James. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk. Second free throw, no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Really left alone that time.
Such a compact release. That's why Kyrie is so efficient from range.
Smart with the ball. The dish to Horford. Back to Smart. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The definition of a gamer, Marcus Smart, a real blue-collar player, Greg.
It really fits in well with how the Celtics want to play. They want those fire breathers on the floor. His anger got the best of him at times in the past, and that altercation he had with an opposing fan back in college might have given some teams pause. The Celtics want guys who care, and he definitely does.
That free throw missing. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And at this point in his career, Marcus Smart, more of a defensive specialist, you know, offensively an improving shooter and an improving decision maker as well. But his defense is where he hangs his hat. And I do think, though, you're starting to see a gradual improvement in terms of his ability to make open shots.
Boston off to a slow start. They trail by 3, stolen by Thompson. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got his first bucket of the night.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Horford kicks to Bradley. Fires it up. The Cavaliers pull it in. And talking about the defensive prowess of Marcus Smart, there's no question, Greg, at 6'4", 220, he's got almost a football-like build, and I know you like football.
Yeah, if football was his first love, played strong safety and wide receiver, and there's a little bit of that in the NBA as it is. He brings that physicality and fire to the hardwood. It can be an intimidating presence on the defensive side of the floor.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. James with it, out guarded by Crowder. James, the pass to Love. LeBron dishes to Thompson. A shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Screen by Olynyk. Thompson against Bradley. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Irving misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Horford sets a screen for Crowder. There's the pass to Bradley. Feeds to Horford. Here's Crowder. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cavaliers leading to the middle. And it's sent back by Horford. Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. From 17 feet out. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the Celtics. Here's Olynyk. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic pass to connect with his teammate on the move.
James outside. At the elbow, Smith. Gets an open look and hits.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Smart. Pass to Olynyk. And here is Horford. Screen by Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Smart kicks to Crowder. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Now Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Bradley on the wing. Now the feed to Smart. Olynyk the pass to Crowder. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Bradley dishes to Horford. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Stolen by Smart. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
He feeds it to Horford. Picked by Horford. Looks to shoot. A three from Bradley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And as David provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
Their defense has to set the tone of the day for these guys. They have to come out and take away all options.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jerebko's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in for Crowder. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Korver's checked in, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Picked by Horford. Here's Jerebko. Covered by LeBron. Horford, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Korver passes to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. James with another miss. Austin's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Rozier, covered by Irving. And here's Bradley from 3. Here's Jerebko, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jerebko's got his first basket.
He is thinking one step ahead there. As soon as the shot goes up, he's getting in position to grab the offensive board.
Right side Korver. Here's Irving. Goes up the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Absolutely fearless Kyrie. You have to do more than just get a hand in his face.
And there's the 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
There's a screen. At the elbow, it's James. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Rozier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron outside. Outside Irving. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Celtics shooting just about an even 40% to start. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Irving. The 3 from Bradley. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Rozier kicks to Jerebko. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And so many players in the NBA, Smitty, are passionate about giving back to their communities, lending a helping hand to that next person to help them reach their dreams. And I know it's a cause that's close to your heart. So why is this so important to players like yourself?
Well, it's so important, Kevin, because I think in all walks of life, there's somebody that's helped you. And I had the opportunity to get a chance to help others. And I learned this from my parents, especially my mom. She was the foundation of our family and the community.
And I know one of the big contributions you've made is back your university up in East Lansing, Michigan State, with a huge donation that they are very thankful for.
Yeah, just the synergy I had with Michigan State, also my high school, being able to give back, and especially providing a scholarship for kids to get a chance to have a scholarship to attend Michigan State University.
Yarebko hits them both.
Coach Tyronn Lue played 11 years in the NBA, played for numerous teams, played for some unbelievable coaches, Phil Jackson to name one, played with some greats, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Dirk Nowitzki, and the list goes on and on. He's seen it all.
Williams gets the bucket. Celtics trail by 7. Rozier the pass to Yarebko. Over to the wing. Horford dishes to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown kicks to Horford. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Williams with the ball. 1:21 left to play here in the first. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And LeBron James last season moving into the top 4 all-time in playoff points. He might own #1 when it's all said and done.
That's what happens when you're in the finals. Seems like every season. The playoffs is where you seal your legacy. Only fitting to see him high on this list. And remember, this is a guy whose best skill might be his passing. The one thing about LeBron James, he's had a huge impact on the basketball court, but also off the court, always taking a stand on a lot of social issues.
And he's good on the second. And LeBron showing solidarity with a lot of popular causes. It's a tricky balance, Steve. You know this, you played the game. I'm sure for a player that is so much like LeBron in the public eye.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of being an activist. He's taken on a lot of roles, but there are sometimes when fans, they want you to say more. He's in a unique position. I think we can safely say he's done more in that regard than a lot of his peers.
Ball's knocked loose, but he gets it back. The offensive rebound, Yarebko, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And now a look at LeBron James here. He's coming off an excellent season. 5th in scoring, 9th in assists, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That's good from Yarebko. Yarebko hits them both. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. The 11-footer, and it's LeBron missing.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
Rozier kicks to Yarebko, and it's good. 2 points. Yarebko's got 8 points. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, James puts it up from 12, and the shot falls short this time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now here's Bradley. Fires for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. And LeBron James trying to.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first.
when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
They look faster and fresher out there. Seems like they're trying to tire them out.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Kyle Korver. LeBron James is out there with Jefferson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Just 2 to shoot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Richard Jefferson. Cavaliers leading. And here is Williams. Passes it to Korver. Inside. Unloads from 13. And Rozier pulls it down.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." Kevin, with his combination of range and finishing inside, has become one of the best at it in the game.
Very efficient, D.A. Thanks. Now here's Williams. It's a pick by Love. Williams' shot is off.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
Crowder with it. Now Smith defending. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Rozier. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Steve, we see so many former players taking over as first-time head coaches. I know you enjoy coaching your son's team. Any thought about coaching in college or pro basketball someday?
What I would love to coach at Michigan State University, my alma mater. But also, there's this other school, Kevin, I'm going to bring you on as my assistant coach. Me and you at Pepperdine in Malibu. That'll be fantastic.
How beautiful is that campus?
So those are my two places I want to coach.
We now know your priorities.
Yeah.
We now have your priorities very, very much in tune. Irving's checked in for Darren Williams. And it's tied up with that one. Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Love. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Love.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Screen by Olynyk. Jerebko, the pass to Crowder. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cleveland moving the ball around, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Celtics second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Korver.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rozier kicks to Olynyk. Rozier the pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Smart. Boston. No good that time either. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Boston. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Love. Fades back. Here's Korver. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Both free throws good from Korver. Austin with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Rozier kicks to Olynyk. There's the pick. Dishes to Crowder. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Korver kicks to Smith. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Rozier.
All right, a chance here to check out some stats for Korver. How he did last season. He was around 9 points per last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Well, there are a lot of great players in the NBA that come off the bench, act as the 6th man for their team. Who would be your pick right now, Steve, for the best 6th man in the NBA?
I think this award has his name all over it. Jamal Crawford. And then a guy,
He's 37 years old or 38 years old.
Every year he's either 1, 2, or 3 in my vote. I mean, it's amazing he's been doing it year after year.
So many different teams, so many different cultures, but he seems to adapt every place he goes.
And he still looks like he's like 22 years
old.
old.
Isn't that amazing? And loves the game.
Yep.
He has great zest for the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Olynyk, a screen on Korver. Here's Smart. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders cut down to just 1 on the basket from the Arepco.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Give a lot of credit to defense. Both sides are playing tough, man-to-man D.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Urebko's got 12 points in the game.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Korver against Crowder. Outside Korver, 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Here's Smart, and he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Love right side. Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
There's the screen. Crowder, a screen on Smith. Screen by Olynyk. Now Urebka. He's got 12. Here's Crowder. And another basket for Boston.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Kyle Korver.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
Now here's Smart. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
Irving, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Irving's got 9.
The quickness of Kyrie off the pick makes him hard to stick with defensively.
Now here's Smart. D right on him. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Avery Bradley in for Urebka. Then for the Cavaliers, James comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Jefferson in for J.R. Smith. Now here's Smart. He's got 5. They set the pick. Crowder, a screen on Irving. Smart dishes to Crowder. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. On up the court. And Shumpert slams it in.
I am a big fan of Shumpert attacking. He has the length, explosiveness to do more of this. I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
Now here is Horford. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they continue to control the glass.
And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, Steve, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the three, drive the basketball. The two play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
There's the dish to Horford. The 8-footer. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On its way from Irving for 2. That's in there. Love with the assist. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Can hit it outside, inside, and there you see Kyrie with the pull-up.
Smart kicks to Bradley. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Bradley's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. Got it off just in time.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Now here's Crowder, picked by Horford. Crowder with it. He's picked up by LeBron. The pass to Bradley. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Love kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
And in this case, it doesn't matter how good the defense is. LeBron's offense is just that much better.
Brown against Jefferson. Brown kicks to Smart. Here's Horford. He's got 9. Brown wide open. He fired. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving with it, now guarded by Brad. LeBron outside. Feeds it to Love. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Love's got his second basket of the night.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
Smart passes to Crowder. 1:36 left in the first half. Bradley dishes to Horford. Back to Bradley. Nice shot from the wing. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and the Cavaliers call time here.
Timeout.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Well, they say the mid-range game is a dying art form, but after looking at this shot chart, they are injecting a ton of life into it. Whatever space is being offered up to them in the mid-range, they have accepted and have continually knocked down shots to make the defense pay.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
And checking out some numbers for Smart, how he performed last season. Was in at about 9 points per, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
For Cleveland, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Good on that one.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
That one misses. Celtics leading by 7. Crowder kicks to Horford and finished off by Horford.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Here's Brown following the basket by Al Horford. Horford with a screen on Williams. Smart wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by LeBron.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. .23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bradley with the ball. He's got 9. Picked by Horford. From deep. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first half. Celtics lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Deron Lou. Deron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Deron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaq and Kenny. And an exciting time of the Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to. And that's it for.
Welcome back, everyone. There's State Station. That's where you get off the tee if you're going to go visit the old State House here in Boston. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
And that's the sign of a truly gifted player who isn't just looking out for his own stats. He loves getting his guys involved too.
Smart and Bradley the guards. Jay Crowder out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Horford in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Now here is Horford following the shot by Tristan Thompson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. For Boston, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he makes the first. And Al Horford drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Irving. Screen by Smith. Irving kicks to LeBron. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Third spot, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Horford. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Nobody near Irving. Offline with his 3. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Irving. Now here's Smart. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. Smart misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got 15.
Filling it up at will. Kyrie's arsenal on full display.
Picked by Horford. Pass to Olynyk and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving's got the ball. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second bucket.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Smart passes to Horford. Here's Olynyk. That's short off the rim.
They've struggled so far here in the third, hitting just 1 of 4 from the field.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The shiftiness of Kyrie earns him a trip to the stripe.
For Cleveland, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving. He hits both from the stripe.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
Horford with the screen on James. Here's Smart. And the 3 off target.
Terrible beginning to the second half, just 1 of 5 so far.
Irving from long range. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
Smart dishes to Horford. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
Smith kicks to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. The feed to Love. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. And Boston with the rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bradley passes to Crowder. He feeds it to Smart. Pass to Horford. Olynyk dishes to Smart. Kicks to Olynyk to end the drought. Boston, no good that time either.
A 3-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Rebound by Olynyk. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bradley with the ball. Now Smith defending. Bradley kicks to Olynyk. Passes it to Horford. And here's Smart. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Outside Crowder. Boston, no good that time either. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron passes to Irving. He dishes it to Smith. Love right side. Fires from the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
And here's Thompson after Avery Bradley was able to get the triple. Smith outside, dishes it to James. James with another miss. Boston leading by 5. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving kicks to James. And finished off by LeBron.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Now Smart. He's got 8. Here's Olynyk. Back to Smart. He can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defenders from the basketball.
Bradley can't get it to go. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. In the corner, it's James. And again, LeBron missing. The Celtics with the lead. Bradley dishes to Smart. Picked by Horford. Outside Crowder. Buries it from three-point range. Crowder's got 5.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Yarebko's checked in for Olynyk. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Rozier in for Smart. And then for Cleveland, Shumpert is checked in for Love. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. Deron Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Bradley can't get it to go.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Williams. Horford the pass to Brown. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Brown. The Cavaliers making the shot. Picked by Horford. Thompson against Brown. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
Williams with the ball and stolen by Horford. Dish now to Yarebko. The pass to Rozier, taken away by Williams. Outside Korver. Outside Williams. The 17-footer. And again, it's Cleveland. It's a close game here in Boston. It's stolen by Korver. He kicks it to Williams. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The first free throw is good.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Rozier. Feeds it to Brown. To the middle. Yarebko. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williams kicks to James. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. The shot, no good.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Here's Rozier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
The kick out to Williams for the lead. Rebound Boston. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown the pass to Rozier. Puts one up from 19. Horford no luck. Cavaliers trailing. Smith outside. Williams outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 7 points in the game. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Jerebko. Good D by James.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Smith kicks to Williams. LeBron outside. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Thompson dishes to Williams. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Horford.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
That has to be the plan. Let's see if they recognize it.
Bradley kicks to Jerebko. Pass to Horford. It's stolen by Korver. Now the feed to Smith. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Williams. He's got 7. He feeds it to James. No good on that last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Cavaliers leading on the court for Cleveland. LeBron James is out there with Smith. Then there's Darren Williams. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's Boston now, following the miss by Kevin Love. Screen by Olynyk. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Brown kicks to Smart. Lock at 6. Jerebko, the pass to Crowder. He dishes it to Olynyk from deep three-point range, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Love outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line.
Irving's checked in for Darren Williams. And Steve, the Cavaliers trying to maximize the talents of their big three. You hear some experts who feel they're not getting the most out of Kevin Love offensively. If you're coaching the Cavs, how would you get him going?
Well, first you got to get him touches, and touches. And those touches have to be at the elbow and also down the low block. And yes, he can float out to the three-point line and knock down those threes. But when he touches it, he's a better player.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brown. Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. A 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Olynyk. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland leading by 5. And it's Korver in the corner. No good from outside. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has. And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Olynyk. And it falls over the rim and in. Olynyk's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And the Celtics last season in a quote-unquote rebuild mode. And Greg, they were among the best teams in the NBA, certainly the East. Did they need to make any trades?
You know, they basically had to start combining assets. They were already one of the deepest teams in the league. They had 3 first-round picks in that 16 draft, 3 second-rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity-for-quality trade because you only get 15 spots.
Cleveland leading by 3. Smith outside. Now, here is Irving, guarded by Smart, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Al Horford.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
Now Horford after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Brown against Korver. Baseline J on the way, and it's Brown missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Over to the wing. Love dishes to Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Celtics trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Picked by Horford. Smart passes to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
The screen from Thompson. Love gets to Korver. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bradley's checked in for Brown. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Kicks to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Bradley with room to shoot. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Full 24-second shot clock. Crowder with it. Picked up by Love. Bradley against Smith. Pass to Olynyk. Dishes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston, no good that time either.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Love's a better defender than he gets credit for.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, James. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 9. Irving with the steal. And Love has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Picked by Horford. Olynyk dishes to Bradley. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Count it, good. 22 points for LeBron.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Start it.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Horford to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Boston, Al Horford. Will be the one shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, Kevin Love in Minnesota, he was the franchise player. He was the go-to guy, but he never made it to the playoffs. When he came to Cleveland, he came for one reason, to win it all.
Now here's James. On the wing, Irving. Fires from deep. And that one is off. Bradley with some nice D. And when Love came to Cleveland to play with LeBron, he knew he'd have to sacrifice touches, Steve, just like Chris Bosh had to in Miami.
Yeah, you have to balance fitting in with showing what you can do. It's not easy, but the fact that Kevin Love is trying shows you what he's all about. Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Love with the screen on Bradley. Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ultimate stretch 4. Love with tremendous range.
Smart passes to Horford. Picked by Horford. The dish to Bradley. And again, unable to change momentum here. Love kicks to Irving. Back to Love. A screen from Thompson. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the three, and we're seeing why.
Here's Olynyk, and the layup falls.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket.
Now Irving. James outside. Got a piece of it. Smith dishes to LeBron. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
Outside Irving. Crowder against James. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 10 points for Tristan Thompson.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Here's Smart. Picked by Horford. Olynyk has the open look. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Olynyk's got 6 here in this quarter.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's James. Now the pass to Love. Smith kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On its way from Irving for 2. A Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bradley against Smith. Bradley passes to Smart. Picked by Horford. In the corner, Crowder with it. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 14. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
I can't see this one slipping away from them at this stage. They've just been too good today.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And Boston has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for LeBron James.
This was a fantastic game for him from a leadership standpoint. He set the tone for the entire team with the way he moved the basketball, always keeping everyone involved in the offense.
41 seconds left in the game. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Irving. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the 3-second violation.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, off.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. Impeccable second half. His full arsenal on display. Quite frankly, he made it look a little too easy at times. What'd you think, Shaq?
There isn't much that Kyrie Irving can't do offensively. He's got unreal handles, amazing vision, and he can finish in tight or knock down the deep ball. Kyrie is the man I want running my offense because he's from New Jersey.
I love the way how he was calling for the ball tonight. You could tell he was really feeling it. He started to score in a variety of ways, and he would not let the defense understand how to get to him.
And that's it for